De retour dans WWE 2K20, on continue le mode carrière Mon Joueur avec le second chapitre.
Okay, so maybe my memory of that day is a little off. Severe emotional trauma will do that. But did I really say all that stuff about her grandmother?
Yep. You had some serious rage issues back then. Did you also forget that's how you got your nickname because you were always seeing red?
No, I remember. And then Brooklyn tacked on the hot head part.
Gotta give her credit for that. You know, the rhyming definitely made it catchier. Hot head red, hot head red, hot head red.
Okay, we get it. Have you figured out that safe yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure I used the same combination I've always used for everything, which is... Got it!
C'est le
Finally.
même code
Was never in doubt.
que dans le casier du lycée en fait.
I'm sorry you were locked in there all alone for so long. Mommy won't ever let that happen again.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
You're just jealous. We should get going. We can't be late.
Hey, we got a message from President Johnson. Do you think you impressed the most electrifying president in United States history with all your career achievements?
Président Johnson, le rock est
Actually,
président
you do.
des États-Unis.
All the best on your big
Non.
day. I'll be watching from the People's
Trop
White
fort.
House.
That's cool. But I voted for Kane.
Aide ma carrière, vous êtes dans un hub, utilisez L pour voir les personnages, objets avec lesquels vous pouvez interagir, appuyez sur X pour choisir une personne, nanana. Échanger entre le téléphone et votre joueur masculin ou féminin, ouvrir le menu, ouais d'accord, c'est l'interface. Une icône dans le coin en haut à gauche indique que votre joueur sélectionné a reçu un message. Vocal ou texto, votre joueur féminin ou masculin reçoit différents messages, alors vérifiez bien leur téléphone, allez dans les menus de votre téléphone en appuyant sur triangle et choisissez les messages. Alors j'espère que l'un comme l'autre ils ont un truc commun, parce que s'il faut basculer entre les deux, on risque de passer à côté de choses. Une icône dans le coin en haut à gauche indique que de nouveaux épisodes de Ps4 sont disponibles. On avait déjà ça dans le mode Mon Joueur l'année dernière. Écoutez-les pour découvrir ce que les gens pensent des carrières des deux protagonistes. Appuyez sur triangle pour le téléphone et podcast. D'accord. Les paramètres de ma carrière vous permettent de modifier les paramètres spécifiques. Ceux-ci ne seront pas utilisés dans les autres modes de jeu. Ouais. Donc les messages. Président Johnson, le rock. Vous pensez pouvoir impressionner le président le plus cool de l'histoire des États-Unis avec vos exploits sportifs? Eh bien oui, c'est le cas. C'est le grand jour pour vous. Alors bonne chance, je vous regarderai depuis la Maison Blanche. Ça, ce petit clin d'œil est quand même assez sympa. Hein. Surtout que le rock, à un moment donné, a parlé de politique. Donc c'est pas complètement déconnant. Mon discours est prêt. Et le tien, j'espère que ce sera intéressant. Ça, c'est Ronda Rousey qui nous envoie un petit message. On peut retrouver nos arbres. Voilà, pour nos deux héros. Par contre, quand on est dedans, on peut pas changer de perso. Donc là, c'est Fred. Hein. Ça, c'est l'arbre de Fred. Ça va être un gros dilemme, hein, le coup des points. Podcast. The Buzz and Call Show. Ça, c'était les héros de l'année dernière, je crois. Juste avant de le lancer, le fait de passer dans l'arbre de mon joueur et les techniques d'aptitude, à la fois il y a un loading d'entrée, mais surtout un loading de sortie qui est méga long, donc je vous conseille réellement de ne pas vous amuser à rentrer dedans sans arrêt, parce que c'est super long, c'est assez désagréable, ça va.
Welcome, everyone, to a special milestone episode for the Buzz and Cole Show. Today,
Working title.
Cole, We're celebrating our 10th anniversary of doing this podcast. We've long surpassed the time frame that something can be considered a working title.
Who are you? The working title police?
No, I'm the sanity police.
Let me see your badge then.
Okay, well, not only is this a huge moment in history for us, but it's also a massive weekend coming up with WrestleMania and the Hall of Fame ceremony headlined by the induction of best friends, Red and Trey.
Hey, speaking of best friends going into the Hall of Fame together, when do you think we'll go in?
I mean this in the nicest way, but that is never going to happen.
What do you mean?
Well, we are best friends, but I've done my thing here, and you've had a great career too, but it's all been outside of WWE. Not to mention the biggest factor keeping you out, which is the Triple H incident.
What? You mean when we invaded NXT together like 12 years ago?
C'était cool, ça,
I would
j'avais bien
think you've
aimé,
gotten over that by now.
No, I mean when 3 years ago, someone spray painted Triple H as a stupid turkey on his driveway.
For the last time, that wasn't me.
Cole, he has security camera footage of you doing it. Plus, you always call people turkeys.
Anyone who thinks I would do something like that, jeopardizing my career and my best friend, is a giant stupid turkey.
See? You just said it.
Only because you said it first. It was in the ether.
Well, I think we've managed to get wildly off topic, which, if you've been listening for the past 10 years, is par for the course around here. How about we take a quick break to regroup?
Fine. I don't need a break.
C'est assez sympa de les
Turkeys
retrouver
need breaks.
tous les deux. Ok, apparence, on va pouvoir modifier l'apparence de notre catcheur, l'entrée 10 de coups, les victoires individuelles ou en tag, ça c'est pour l'historique. Bon, on va profiter pour changer un petit peu notre apparence. Alors à ce moment-là du jeu, contrairement au tout premier chapitre où on avait un choix relativement limité, on va pouvoir avoir accès à beaucoup plus de choses. Déjà je vais copier ma tenue ici. Ça c'est sauvé. Modifier notre tenue, les habits. Du corps, je vais pas tout changer, mais notamment mon t-shirt. Alors on peut voir que contrairement à la création d'un catcheur dans le mode normal du jeu, on peut voir que de nouveau il y a beaucoup de choses qui nous sont bloquées, ce qui est un petit peu dommage. Pour ça il va falloir utiliser les points qu'on peut voir en haut à droite juste à côté de mon nom, la Frédéric Emma 45. On voit que j'ai 90 000 unités pour pouvoir acheter des packs pour débloquer des choses. Par exemple si je voulais, là c'était ce t-shirt, j'appuie ici, on me dit peut-être obtenu dans des packs, vous pouvez aussi l'acheter avec l'unité d'argent du jeu. Bien sûr, je vais pas mettre 14 000 pour un t-shirt entre guillemets lambda. Là, ce que je vais plutôt faire, c'est parfaire ce t-shirt, notamment au niveau de la matière. Et la couleur. Bon, c'est un peu dommage, j'ai ma doudoune là qui cache un peu ce qu'on est en train de vouloir faire. Voilà. Je sais pas si je vais pouvoir voir les logos éventuellement que je mets. Positionnement cylindrique. En plus de la disposition standard des images, vous pouvez maintenant aussi appliquer des images à effet cylindrique. Ainsi, les images appliquées se positionneront autour du torse ou du bras d'une superstar. Bon, Paul Heyman Guy, je le rappelle, c'était... Alors ça a dû être pris avec Brock Lesnar, mais ça a été surtout mis en avant avec CM Punk qui voulait afficher sa différence, notamment avec Vince McMahon. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut se mettre? Alors j'ai peur si je veux le mettre derrière que je vais pas... Ouais, je vais pas voir, il faudrait que je fasse tomber la veste. Déjà on va accepter parce que ça c'était pas mal. La veste. Comment je fais pour l'enlever? Supprimer, voilà. J'ai pas fait gaffe, mon t-shirt avait des trous dans le dos. Voilà, ça sera ma tenue de catcheur. On va l'accepter. Je peux peut-être en profiter pour me mettre quelques coudières. Moi, je suis un peu radin, donc je vais pas acheter de choses. C'est plutôt de l'autre côté que j'en voudrais un. Non, pas Cination. De toute façon, et voilà. Matière. Voilà, c'est accepté. Voilà, donc là, je m'étais fait une sécurité, on va le recopier. Et là, on va pouvoir orner notre tenue de spécificité par rapport à l'entrée. Couvre-chef, c'est quand même un nom particulier. Hein. Mettre chapeau. Pour les amateurs de force spéciale, il y a vraiment des trucs de dingue. Hein. Casquette. Ah oui, faut acheter, voilà, faut tout acheter, mon dieu. Pas acheter, moi. Bon, je pense que je vais pouvoir retrouver ma veste. Ou pas. Je l'ai retrouvé ici. Faut vraiment avoir l'œil, hein, pour... Par contre, c'est la version blanche. Cuir. On va laisser. Couleur. Peut-être faire voilà, un peu moins noir. Parce que c'est vrai que le noir, ça dépersonnalise un peu la chose. Voilà. Il est tout beau comme ça. Ah, il faut accepter, sinon ça va être perdu. Voilà, on a un petit peu personnalisé notre avatar. Allez, de retour à l'action. Alors là, on a AJ Styles, Natalia, quitter le salon. On va causer avec AJ Styles.
I still can't believe it's really all over for you and Red.
I know. It is starting to sink in, though.
Just this morning I was thinking about that time we faced each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. But thanks to you in that match, now every time my jaw hurts, I know it's gonna rain.
Really? Maybe you should get that checked out.
No way. You might be the champ who runs the camp, but I'm the champ who knows when it's damp.
Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Hey, pull that match up on your phone if you don't mind.
Ah, c'est cool, on va pouvoir refaire leur match. Donc un No Counts Anywhere.
I spoke to Trey and AJ before this match, and both men admitted they didn't have a lot of experience in Falls Count Anywhere matches. Taking that into consideration, Trey did tell me he used a rather unusual training method to prepare for tonight. He played
C'est bien, je trouve, d'avoir utilisé le système de flashback. Ça permet plus de possibilités de match tout en gardant une certaine cohérence dans l'histoire.
Playing video games all day and night. What an idiot. Oh, again! He's been quickly taking control here. I can't believe what I'm seeing. AJ Styles losing some grip here. Styles has to get it together. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Ooh, well measured. The dangers in this kind of match are endless. Byron, what can we expect in this one?
It's all about the dangers of the unknown. The fight could go anywhere. An attack can come from anywhere. Well, this is when we see just how far someone's willing to go to defeat their opponent, because anything goes.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
Snap suplex.
Oh man! AJ Styles on offense.
Incredible. So much innovation.
I don't think he wants to be in that corner, Byron.
Yeah, but he's not moving, Michael.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Hold on, guys. This isn't good. AJ Styles. Knee drop. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
On peut encore jouer avec la table des commentateurs.
Well, AJ Styles is trying to get in his opponent's head right here. Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Big elbow.
Styles just unloading on his opponent.
A phenomenal blitz.
Back in from the floor. As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Merde, il m'a même pas laissé la sortir.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
On y retourne.
I have a strong feeling that these guys will throw caution to the wind and just go full steam ahead. I don't know how much more damage AJ Styles
Première
can
grosse
take.
utilisation d'une arme.
He can't recover from a beating like this.
Oh man, AJ Styles may be wishing he was back in Japan around now.
Ah, c'est vrai, le spécial, c'est pas très long. Ah, les habitudes vont être compliquées à perdre. Hein. C'est comme le contre. On a longtemps eu l'habitude avec R2. Ah, c'est contré. C'est un peu sauvé là sur ce coup-là. On va prendre cher.
Great offense by AJ Styles. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Raw drop kick.
AJ Styles celebrating his immense talent. I know that
passe pas trop le
feeling.
malin.
Stop. Launched with a belly to belly.
Regardez. Non, je vais prendre l'arme, c'est pas grave. Balle neuve.
Oh, shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, he's really taking it to him.
Man, this is not good at all.
His offense is on point right now.
We'll see if his stamina lasts.
Pas placer la chaise sur une partie, un bras. Il y avait ça dans l'édition l'année dernière.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, what impact.
Détruire complètement.
Oh, shows no mercy.
Puis un combat de catch.
It looks like a twisted heap.
Up and down. Standing Shiranui.
Target his torso now. He's been going for his core all night, it seems.
Hooked up. And Michinoku.
Et puis en plus, il y avait la chaise. Tenter. Oh my god. Ça serait le premier, ça serait cool. Ah, j'ai peut-être pas la compétence de passer à travers les tables. Ah ouais, c'est vrai. Bon, tant pis. Ah, c'est dommage. C'est dommage. On va charger le finish.
Up across the shoulders. What's next?
AJ's in big trouble now. Oh, man, AJ Styles is in trouble. Take a look at this again. He goes for the cover.
Tombé.
What is keeping this competitor
Voilà, ça
going?
c'est pas mal.
He's still in this. And set him up.
What a battle we are witnessing.
We're at a stage where someone's going to have to shift it into another gear.
Entrée.
Yet
Montre à mon
another
tour.
counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead
Attention,
of
il a
each
plus de
other.
compte que moi, hein, donc ce petit jeu-là, je vais vite
Up,
perdre.
easy, the elbow is a weapon.
And here's a cover.
Tenter un tombé.
Kick out at 2-1. That may have been a slow count.
So resilient.
Ouais, j'allais dire quelle résilience.
Uh-oh.
Ouais, c'est cool ça. On fait de la deuxième corde.
And he got a near fall out of it. Yeah, and if you want to put AJ Styles away, you best come with more than that. One warrior.
And set him up. Oh, and he is.
That's going to hurt.
Donc ça peut être
He
suffisant.
thinks he
Hein.
has it.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick
Ouais,
out
si
of
on lui
that.
fait pas une prise de la mort,
Wow.
ça veut pas.
AJ Styles able to avoid damage there.
Such a technician. Head crank.
And another
Encore.
reversal. Seems like we're back where we began.
Wow, what a sit.
Oh là là, contré, là j'ai plus de compte, hein. Là je suis pas bien là.
Steps through.
Complètement à sa merci.
Brainbuster.
Incoming.
Tournée extérieure.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match.
Ah, c'est pas
Ooh, impressive counter.
On va aller chercher des objets licites.
And he's heading back in.
Oh, and he lands it. Really
Fait
relying
mal
on
hein,
that
sur
tonight.
la tête.
Oh, shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Attention à l'endurance. On va basculer dans la dernière jauge. Pas terminé.
Oh, nasty impact. Oh, stomping away.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. And again, this should do it right there.
What's it going to take to keep him down?
Ils ont toujours pas résolu leur problème de. Il a quand même le torse en gris.
He has
Quand
become
même le niveau ultime de vie et
Must
il
be
continue
nice
de
to
se
be able to
relever.
dial
Hein.
up when you need to.
Oh, shows no
Faut vraiment lui mettre un
And that
finish
poor
pour
chair.
qu'il
It looks like a twisted heap.
abdique. Hein.
Trap the arm.
Enfin, j'ai donné un coup de poing, mais c'est son coup de pied qui est passé en premier.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Great agility there.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Hein.
Hooked him up. High angle
Super
belly to back
chaise.
suplex.
Scolaire. Bien mon canard.
Hooked up. And Michinoku forever. Absolutely planted. His shoulders are down.
Near fall.
Non mais sérieux, sérieux, il a plus de vie. Oh là là. Bon bah on va remettre une couche hein.
Set up for a second time.
Non mais là j'espère que ça va être fini. Hein. Je vais pas pouvoir faire plus moi. Hein.
Let's see if it's really over.
Let's look at this again.
En plus la chaise est pas loin.
There's a pin now.
Bon là. Yes.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Objectif rempli.
Let's watch again how AJ Styles was toppled tonight.
Tough to top that one, folks. We were lucky to be here to witness a match filled with technical prowess, amazing moves, and seemingly non-stop action. He's going to want to make sure he saves every minute of this match for his personal highlight reel because he was on fire in this one.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
You're looking at the winner of this one-on-one match.
I'm not impressed at all by AJ Styles' effort tonight.
Well, I mean, he tried. I don't think anybody would have expected anything less from a match here at Extreme Rules. That was the absolute definition of vicious.
Alors, Natalia maintenant.
I just wanted to congratulate you, Red. You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had some differences over the years, but we always worked them out in the ring.
Yeah, except that one time we got into it backstage.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What were we even fighting about?
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
That's right. Now I remember.
Un combat en extérieur.
Things have clearly gotten personal between Red and Natalia.
This is on Red for claiming she was the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary. That was pretty much a direct shot at Natty.
Natalia is certainly proud of her legacy and will go to any lengths to defend it.
Oh,
sit down, power bomb.
On va pouvoir ouvrir ça. Qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau? L'heure de sortir les poubelles. Oh là. Je crois que la physique a quelques petits soucis. Hein. Donc gagner par KO, ça veut dire que c'est pas forcément le tombé qui va décider. Ça va être le niveau de destruction qu'on va infliger à notre adversaire qui fera qu'on remplira l'objectif.
Natalia's a third-generation superstar and extremely confident, but pedigree and confidence can only get you so far in WWE, especially in a match like this. What does Natalya have to do here to pull out the win?
I think it's pretty obvious. Natalia's best strategy has to be soften her opponent's back to prepare for the patented Hart family sharpshooter. That's the ace in the hole and the reason why Natalya is so confident.
Oh là là là, il y a une télé là pas loin. Alors par contre, je pense que les Oh My God du type télé ou autre, ça va être la même problématique. Il faut débloquer la possibilité pour arriver à faire le... Ah, joli espèce de stunner là. Oh bah c'est fini déjà. Eh bah dis donc, ça a été expéditif. Hein. Bon bah voilà, on a battu nos deux amis. Ah, on a des nouveaux messages. Sarah Amato, pardon. J'ai hâte que tu reçoives les honneurs ce soir, tu le mérites. Tristratus, félicitations et bienvenue au club. Et Candice Lerae, je suis fier d'avoir joué un rôle dans ta carrière légendaire. Profite de ton heure de gloire. Alors on peut voir qu'on a gagné des points d'attribut là-haut. Alors je vais pas les redistribuer tout de suite parce que comme évoqué, c'est un petit peu si on veut repersonnaliser notre avatar, tout ce qui est t-shirt et autres, les loadings sont relativement longs, donc je le ferai plutôt par package. Par contre, on peut voir en haut à gauche mon niveau rookie. Par contre, le niveau est passé au niveau 4, donc je vous encourage énormément si vous jouez au mode Mon Joueur, ma carrière, à faire tous les combats qui vous sont proposés. Ça vous permettra d'augmenter le niveau de votre capture. Je crois que c'est Sean Waltman qui est derrière X-Pac, je reconnais sa coupe de cheveux.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Ah bah.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's
interesting. C'est ce que j'allais
But
dire.
enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. It's hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time.
Il est trop fort, lui, avec son histoire de voyage.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver!
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it! Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know! Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Harts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
Je crois que c'est ce qu'ils croient.
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we.
Alors, hub ma carrière, à présent dans tout Kevin, aller dans le téléphone d'un des joueurs, ouais, ça on connaît, pour voir la liste de raids, regarder la liste pendant leur carrière pour voir ce qu'ils ont ajouté et rayé. Conduire jusqu'à Calgary, raid, ouais. message. Confirmation de commande, veuillez consulter votre boîte mail pour les informations de suivi. Ouais, il a commandé un truc, on est content pour lui. La liste, alors, devenir champion des divas, jouer dans un film d'action. Mais j'ai l'impression que c'est la liste commune, ça, parce que remporter le titre de la WWE, ouais. Gagner le Royal Rumble, il y a des trucs qui vont être chauds quand même, hein. Gagner un leader match, disputer un premier match, gagner un premier match. Ah, c'est cool, je trouve. Donc, bah, on va aller sur Red.
Alright, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper?
Moi sincèrement, hein, j'aime beaucoup Jack the Snake Roberts qui a inspiré beaucoup Steve Austin, Roddy Piper qui était vraiment le gars avec la bad attitude, mais clairement moi celui que je mets tout en haut quoi, c'est Bret Hart.
That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
Je crois qu'il peut imaginer. Ça c'est nous.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from France, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Superstar.
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for.
And the electricity level in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
Corey, when it comes to in-your-face action, it doesn't get much better than these guys.
Yeah, these guys definitely like to fight, Cole, and I fully expect them to prove that here tonight.
Tour de Bret Hart maintenant.
The Hitman is here. And his opponent from Calgary,
l'excellence de l'exécution.
235 pounds. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart is a
Il a certainement pas eu la fin de carrière qu'il méritait.
WWE history. It seems the Hitman is always ready for anything.
Simply put, Bret Hart is the
celui qui a permis le tremplin de Shawn Michaels et qui a transcendé Steve Austin en le faisant passer du super méchant au super aimé.
And you? Well, you'll never be good at anything, Byron.
En tout cas, c'est génial de nous avoir laissé choisir notre adversaire.
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
Turning the momentum to his favor.
He's a powerful man with great energy.
Ouch.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
And again,
yet another counter.
Ouais, par contre, dis donc, le montant de recharge de jauge de compte là, il est d'une lenteur. Passer des mauvais moments. Hein.
You want to beat the Hitman, you need to use hit and run tactics to maintain some space and stay on your feet. If he's able to lock you up, it's all over.
Bret wants to take this battle to the mat as much as possible where he can maintain complete control. As his opponent, you can't let him trap you. Bret Hart has never been consumed with so much anger. Hart interferes in other people's matches, interrupts other superstars' interview segments. You don't ascend to the heights the Hitman has in this business by having a cavalier attitude, Cole. Bret Hart is a proud competitor who's trying to restore prestige and honor to the WWE Championship. Setting him up for the flatliner. Here's Bret Hart on the defensive. If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. Oh, what a forearm. And Bret Hart slips out of harm's way. So quick. Oh, close.
Wow, le coup de la corde à linge. Putain, comment ça me fait dérouiller. Ah, putain, je suis même en position pour pouvoir contrer.
It seems like the more Bret airs his grievances, the more people feel he's
complaining.
Oh, spare me, Saxton. You don't know about being an elite competitor. This is the excellence of execution. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. You are the worst ever.
Ça va nous laisser un petit peu de temps pour reprendre
You're watching cable television's hottest show. It's Monday Night Raw. Uh-oh, look at this. Nelson applied. Yes, dragon suplex.
Vraiment que j'arrive à lui user sa jauge de compte, c'est ça qui peut me... C'est ça qui fait la différence, hein, clairement. Oh, joli. Ah, ça y est, plus personne peut contrer là, c'est... Profiter. Ah, joli. Là par contre la physique du jeu a bien réagi, hein. J'avais un peu peur. C'est de lui arracher la tête.
He's going to be feeling this one for a while. Up on their shoulders. He has become relentless at this point.
Not sure where he got this much energy, but he's definitely feeling it.
Attention, j'ai un spécial là. Par contre, lui, il a 3 comptes quasiment. Ça sent pas bon, hein. Si je le joue, j'ai peur de me faire contrer et qu'en plus ça lui en donne un. J'avoue, j'ai été un peu fort dans les premiers combats, mais j'ai eu de la chance. Mais le contre est tellement dévastateur quand ça passe que... Voilà, je vais peut-être être amené à le tenter parce que sinon je vais le perdre. Ça va passer en finish direct. On va le tenter. Alors, au moment où il arrive, est-ce que ça passe? Yes! Tente un tomber, allez. Oh bah, même pas eu besoin de faire de finish, c'est passé. Comme quoi, fallait le tenter, hein.
Taylor backing out. The Hitman missed his target.
No doubt about it, he brought his A game, as you can see here.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
A well-earned victory indeed.
Looks like Bret's opponent was even better than the best there ever will be.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.
Voilà, je l'avais pas montré, mais on a notre jauge de suivi de Superstar qui augmente. On peut conduire jusqu'à Calgary.
This is it! The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello, and yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Brett home right now?
He is! Hang on a sec. Brett, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Brett's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Brett's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years.
Oh,
Harts
putain.
don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice.
Idiot.
Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez.
Oh, super.
So much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face, probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
Comment il est troll.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Faire descendre la santé de José dans le rouge. Oh là, le ring il est magnifique avec les morceaux de scotch gris là. Un truc qu'on utilise dans l'industrie, c'est assez énorme. Truc renforcé. Ah, c'est génial avec les coupes derrière. Les masques également. Oh. Est-ce qu'elle a envie d'aller un peu à l'extérieur? Ouais. Ouais, s'amuser. Ah, et puis il n'y a pas de si, ah, par contre, il y a des décomptes à l'extérieur, mais on les voit pas. Peut-être que je regarde les options, parce que je me fasse pas avoir. Allez, à 3. Oh bah, lâche-moi là, il en profite pour me tripoter. Putain, en tout cas, sa tenue elle est magnifique. Hein. Le truc zébré rose et le petit blouson couleur alu là qui brille. Ah, ils l'ont bien réussi. Hein. Non mais, hey, tire-toi, il va bien prendre quelque chose dans la tronche. Esquiver. Ah merde, je vais changer de couleur de jauge. Ouais, j'ai pas du tout géré mon endurance là. J'y étais à fond, à fond, à fond. Ça va faire mal ça. Attention compte de l'arbitre. On est bientôt objectif. Hein. Ah, objectif terminé. Ensuite, faites une prise debout dans le ring. prend cher, hein. Voilà. Ouais, changement de protagoniste. Oh le con, putain. Oh, il est beau. Ah. Non mais y a personne là. Fais pas le zouave. Oh, il va bien me foutre par terre, je le sens. Accueillir.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that.
C'est excellent. On va se faire soumettre.
It's all right. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey! What was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Well, maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. Oh, no offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.
Fin du second chapitre.